This is Oblivion, the ultimate Serum 2 soundbank made for melodic house and techno producers. Since Serum 2 has been released, we've been working really hard to create a next level soundbank that tries to push the boundaries of sound design and melodic techno even further. Our previous soundbanks have been used by industry leading artists such as Anyma, Camelphat, Cassian and more, and with this soundbank we are sure that we will keep pushing the sound forward. Inside the pack you will find over 120 presets made for Serum 2, including Arps, basses, leads, plucks, synths and more, and every preset is more alive, more expressive and much more inspiring than ever before. We're using a lot of the new features of Serum 2 to deliver you the highest quality sounds, and one feature that we really like in particular is the clip and MIDI feature. Now for every preset there is a MIDI clip attached to it, so you can preview the sound and get an idea of how we intended the preset to sound like and get like instant inspiration for your tracks. If you go to the preset browser, there now is a play button so you can preview the sound like this. So you instantly get an idea of how the presets could work in a track. The effects in Serum 2 have been improved a lot as well, so we really dug deep into it to create sounds that are mix ready and instantly sound great in your tracks. If you want to get your hands on this amazing soundbank or just want more information about it, then use the link in the description or click the link over here, which goes to our website theproduceschool.com. Now let me show you a bunch of presets from the pack and give you a preview of what they sound like, as well as some more information about it, like how we created the presets or how you can actually use them. First of all, there are some arpeggios, which you can use by just pressing in one note like this. And it will play the sequence for you. If we hit play, there is the preview of the sound. We use oscillator B, which is one octave higher, to create an interesting pitched delay effect. If we go to the effects, you can see that it's been routed to bus 2. And this is just one of the endless amount of things you can now do in Serum 2, which is amazing for sound design. Every preset that we created also has macros, which you can use to change up the sound, remove or add effects. In the clip, we also modulated some things like, for instance, macro 1, which in this case is the note length, to create an interesting preview, and you can get an idea of how modulations like these can really make a sound more interesting. This arp plays a full melody by just pressing in one note. So let's say you're in F minor, you can just hold in the F note and it will play the melody for you in the key. So if you go to the pattern, you can see all the notes that are being played for this arpeggio, which you can also change up. On basses, this one is called Chemical. Really fat one, and sounds really great if you open up the cutoff as well. Bass density is a really fat and crazy bass wobble. And it has a nice LFO modulation going on, which is being triggered by another LFO. It's cool if you automate things like the cutoff or this attack. Bass late is this plucky bass which you can use for rolling bass lines like these. But with macro 3 you can add more sustain, so it's a longer kind of bass line. Bass Rebellion is a nice plucky bass, and it has quite some OTT on it, which is a sound that's being used in a lot of modern like techno tracks nowadays. And it sounds like this. It can also work for rolling bass lines. And then the last bass I'm going to show you is called Walls. Here are some leads. This one is called Aspects. Lead Blaze is a really aggressive one. Lead Gods has an interesting LFO modulation, and you can just hold in one note and it will do the work for you. It's nice to use as kind of ear candy sound. Lead Ritual has a lot of character and texture to the sound. It also has an interesting crystallize or kind of reverse delay effect, which is done with oscillator C. And it sounds like this. lead sparks. Lead spirits is a gated vocal lead. Over to some plucks. This first one is called Cow, and it's a cowbell sound, which is a sound that you can hear in a lot of melodic techno tracks nowadays. So we just had to include the sounds in there, and it sounds like this. Here are some steps. The first one is called Effect and sounds like this. Which is a really deep and fat donk bass. Step Finder. And some synths. This one is called Disorder, and it's a really nice LFO modulated pad sound. So you can just basically press a chord like this, and then use macro 1, which is the LFO rate, to create interesting patterns, like create a big build up. Synth expression. Synth flash. synth Fragmented uses LFO4 to create interesting rhythmic movement to the pad sound, which sounds like this. And then the last preset I'm going to show you is called Synth Symphony. And that were a bunch of previews for the Oblivion pack. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions about things of the preset, content, basically anything, then feel free to drop a comment and I will try to get back to you on there. We are really curious to see where some of these presets will end up. So if you made a track using those presets, please send it over to us, as we really enjoy to see you guys using it. There are also a bunch of Serum 2 sound design videos coming up. So if you have suggestions for any sounds or techniques you would like us to cover, then drop that in the comments as well. And for now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a next video.